Hello, this is John Grant with Verging Reality. Today I'm going to walk you through a video using Oculus Quest's hand tracking functionality. So right now I'm using the Oculus Touch controllers, but with the controllers I can do things like there's all kinds of buttons on it, right? So if I was to select the B button or the Y button here, it would go back to a previous menu or something. So if I was to navigate and go to library and then I selected the B back, it went back to that. And I show you that and I'll talk about why when we're inside this using the hand tracking. The hand tracking came out with the update, version 12 update for the Oculus Quest. Let's select settings and then select use hands and then move your controllers, put them away. And you'll notice the scene that I'm in is the Oculus home. It's the ski lodge environment. All right, so I can walk around it a little bit. You'll notice my hands are viewable now inside here, and they have one function, and that is pinch. Or on this one, pinch. All right, pinch. And so that selects. It's almost like doing a Microsoft HoloLens air tap, but it's more of a pinch, and it does it. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the apps that we can work with. Now, you can use all the menu items on the Oculus Home with your hands, or let's navigate and find some applications that leverage it. Now, I will give you some news on some of these things. Some of the things I cannot record. They just won't. The app won't let me record, and I guess it's digital rights management kind of stuff. But some of those that I can't physically record on the headset do work with Oculus hand tracking. And what I will mention is that ESPN works with the Oculus Quest hand tracking. Oculus Video works with the hand tracking, and Oculus Venues does not. It doesn't work with the hand tracking. In fact, it just doesn't come up. It gives a message that says it has to use the controllers, and so the menu or the app won't even come up. But let's go to some that we know do work. So let's go to Oculus Gallery. And inside Oculus Gallery, you have three choices to pull your sources to pull your media from. We're going to go to internal storage, and I'll just bring up like one of the recent videos I did as I was testing this out. So that video can play. I can select, pause it or play it and fast forward it. Right? I can pinch and hold and drag it along there. Oh, hold on. Let's get here, right, and go back. I can choose where I want to go or stop, and then I can go back. But this is as far as I can go back. Now I showed earlier the B and X buttons on the touch controllers that I could select to go back. Well, I don't have that option in this particular one, so I'd need something to click to go back. So instead I have to go back to library, back to the app itself, Oculus Gallery, and then I can choose another source. So I'm going to choose Facebook this time, and this is my own Facebook stuff. So you see some of the pictures, you got photos and videos. So with the pictures, I can scroll through, I pinch and hold, and I can scroll through, right? I can just keep scrolling through this stuff. Right? Look at my boys. Look at my son, he was so happy. It looked like I was happy too, right? But you can just do this. You can just scroll through like this, and when you find one you like, you can just pinch and hold and bring it up. Yep, there's my boy right over there. That's him. I'm pointing at him. Actually, I like this. I can do this. I can do this. Hey, what's going on? Hey, thumbs up. All right. But that's my boy right there. But then I can, just click to go to the next image, all that kind of stuff, right? Or I can just click back and then that gets me back all to these, and then I can choose what I need to do. All right, let's get out of that one, go back to the library. All right, that was Oculus Gallery. Oculus TV, bam. And in Oculus TV, I can find something to pull up. Let's go up here and choose. Not everything that you can find in here works. If I went and chose these quill, the content from the quill artist, it wants to bring up quill and let you look through it, and that won't allow it to happen. So it shuts down the recording too and the app. So let's go to Lion Club.
Being part of the Pride, they had strength in numbers. Being exiles from the Pride, they don't stand a chance.
Pause this. Take it all the way back to the Cubs at the beginning. And then as
it is not often a mother has to lead her cub away from the Pride. But it happens.
Oh, hey. Hello.
This is Gibson, who has already lost a brother.
So,
in time, Gibson will be old enough to find other males and form a coalition of his own. But for now, he will have to try to steer clear.
Right, I can fast forward, move to the next video, whatever it is, and then exit to browse. And then that lets me go to other content if I wanted to, and choose that. Now some of them just won't come up because if they're just solely videos and they're not trying to come up in a certain app like Quill, then you could still play them. Let's go into library. All right, so Oculus TV works. Now what I will say is ESPN, when it opens up, it's opening up in Oculus TV. But it won't let me record that coming up in ESPN. But it comes up as an Oculus TV app. All right. Netflix does not work with the hand tracking. Star Chart does not. I tried Star Trek Bridge Crew. It does not. AltSpace VR. Interestingly, it doesn't yet. The SDK is available. The hand tracking SDK is available. So I could imagine they're working on that right now because they've been very forward-leaning when it comes to using peripherals, a variety of different peripherals to track legs, the body, the hands, and all that kind of stuff. So the main peripheral we have for tracking and interacting is our hands, and it's so I could imagine they're working on that. Prime Video VR, it does not work with the hand tracking. Big Screen Beta does not work with the hand tracking, but I could imagine that one will soon because Big Screen Beta would be an ideal application to use just your hands. NextVR does not work with hand tracking. Arizona Sunshine, you wouldn't even want to do it. The Climb doesn't. Spatial, oh, hold on. I just tried it just hit the Climb, and notice what it says. Controllers required. You need your controllers for this app. Use a controller to select continue or use your hand to select cancel. So that one doesn't work. All right, so let's go back to library. And so as we go in here and look at more, so I was going to say that Spatial, the app up here, which was built for the HoloLens originally and now works with the HoloLens, HoloLens 1, HoloLens 2, Magic Leap 1, and Spatial, is really, it's better inside, or for the Quest, it's better for the Quest than it, I mean, it's just a better experience than in the other, in the mixed reality headsets. But it's still good in those headsets too. Quill doesn't work. Vader Immortal, you wouldn't need that anyways because you're using lightsaber and stuff. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. It would be really interesting if it doesn't work with it. Space Pirate Trainer doesn't. These don't. But that gives you an idea of some of the stuff that's available to use, what you could use inside Oculus Quest right now just with your hands. All right, thanks for watching, and leave any comments.